Wow, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Wontuone Gili, and this evening I want to communicate and talk something brief with my parents on how to develop self-esteem in our children. And what is this self-esteem I'm talking about? Self-esteem generally is how someone feels or how you value yourself. You know, self-esteem is a hypothetical construct that includes cognitive, behavioral, and one's perception. These perceptions are formed through the evaluation of one's own personal attributes and the internalization of the evaluation of others. Now, parents, there are two categories of children that have self-esteem. We have what we call low self-esteem, then we have high self-esteem. I want us to first of all look at the attributes of children with high self-esteem. One, you will recognize that a child with high self-esteem makes friends easily. To some parents, they don't want their children to make friends easily. They want to keep their children aside. Secondly, you will find a child showing enthusiasm for new activities, showing interests in new activities. They control their behavior. They play them by themselves, and with other children. Like to be creative and have their own ideas. Parents, you will also realize that these children are always happy and full of energy. And they're kind of a little distracting, and they talk to others without much encouragement. Now, you will also have to know that there are attributes that these children with low self-esteem always say. There are certain sayings they always say. When you hear your child saying, "I can't do anything. I know I cannot do it. I know that I will fail." Those are children with low self-esteem. And we need to build such children. Or you need now to take care of how you are going to handle a child with high self-esteem. How are you going to handle? There are parents who rebuke. There are parents who are always aggressive against the children, even when they are doing certain things which are important. So we are going to look at it one by one. So as we look at them one by one, you also must know that self-esteem is developed during childhood. Now, there are certain attributes and experiences that you will see in a child that has healthy self-esteem. One, you will realize that a child, if you want to develop his or her self-esteem, you need to praise that child, you need to listen to that child, you need to speak to that child respectfully, you need to experience success in sports or school, and you need to trust in that child. You also need to allow that child to trust in a mentor. Now, children with low self-esteem always experience harsh criticism. They are always yelled at. So as a parent, when you find yourself yelling at a child, you just know you are killing that child. You are killing the self-esteem of that child. They are always being ignored and ridiculed or teased, abused. They know that they are not always perfect. Because you always tell them, "You're not perfect. Why do you do this? When they look at you, that child will fail." They experience failures in sport and they don't have people to support them. This makes them to develop low self-esteem. So in our 21st century, we need children with high self-esteem. Therefore, for us to develop self-esteem, you will have to know that there are three stages. We have early childhood, we have middle childhood, then we have late childhood. For middle childhood and late childhood, we are going to discuss it another day. But for now, we want to look at early childhood. The foundation of self-esteem are laid early in life, when infants develop attachments with the adults who are responsible for them. When adults readily respond to their cries, their smiles. Babies learn to feel loved and valued. Children come to feel loved and accepted by being loved and accepted by people they look up to. So at this early stage, we need to give what we can give, much love, to our children so that they develop that self-esteem as early as possible. And I am talking from age 1 to age 5. That is the period, the early childhood period, that we need to develop the self-esteem. The other part, middle childhood and late childhood, we will have it as a topic for another day. Thank you. May God bless you.